to show you two simple ways that you can teach your kids how to play and compete, something that they'll like without it being full court 5-on-5. I'll start it in twos and I'll show you how we load it and we build it. You're on defense, you're on offense. Defense, let's go 2 whites on D, 2 reds on O. So I'm going to show you 2-on-2 with a 1 second advantage, right? So my hands are here. I'm going to drop 1. You must tag the open hand with a crossover step. So do you see how now I'm forcing a window? So now the right window's open. If I drop this hand, the left window is open. Right? You're live over there. You're live. Okay? This is 2-on-2. Yes, this is live. So when you go by her, because you're going to go by, because she's going to step right up to my hand. What's your next look? Read. What's your next decision? So your first decision is a window, then what? Trunk and a branch, then what? Doors? Yep. What decisions do you think you're going to be making? Too close and too far. Exactly. So let's see how it goes. Ready?
Here.
Rotate. Offense to defense. It would be interesting for you as you're watching this to see if you were doing the error detecting, correcting right now, what would you be saying? So right now she went off of 1 foot with a defender beside her on the near door. So it was the wrong foot and the wrong door. So we think about how would we error detect and correct that. Ready? Next, O to D. Now, what you'll see is, the further I hold my hands, I can make the advantage bigger or smaller. If I do this, if I just do this, you see how much further she has to go. So I can figure out where is the mismatch that I want to create. I know she's quick, so I'm not going to give her hardly any advantage, and I'm going to come right here. See what I did? Now I'm forcing the quick player to have to be even quicker. Or I can back all the way up, and I might say, this is our grade 5 in the initiation or in the acquisition phase. So they're not going to be very quick. So I back all the way up and I drop a hand here, and now they get a whole bunch of time to figure it out. Ready? Do I like that shot? Why? So we're shooting over a closed door. Another way of saying it, so in my academy, every time you shoot, if you P dribble, it's a turnover. If you shoot over a trunk, it's a turnover. And I'll tell you, and it's like, no, that's shooting over a trunk, turnover, here we go, red ball, here we go. It's just, it's neutral. I'm not mad, we're not running. I learned to stop yelling. And I just say, here we go. P dribble, turnover, white ball, here we go, come on, right, here we go. Just keep rolling it through. Because if you let them do the wrong things, they'll keep doing the wrong things because they'll continue to go back to their habit. Now, there's another thing that I want you to do. I want you to stay, when she drives in here, I want you to stay in the double gap. Right? So this group just sit down so that coaches can see. Coaches, this is not on the sheet, but I'm going to show it to you anyways. When she comes in, she gets beat. She comes in here. She's going to say, you want to do a layup? How many people can I guard right now? I can guard 2. This is a single gap. Where do you have to go right now so that I can only guard 1 person? I don't know, I'm asking. How far should you have? Exactly. Look at how in a branch. Ready? Rotate. Isn't this awesome? Do you see why this is so freaking hard? If you spend time on this in 3 hours with your team, and you just have 1 hour practices and 1 hour practices, you will not believe how quickly you will be able to grow this. Right now we're going live, and when they go live, they're going to go back to their old habits. Do you see how their old habits are single gaps and near doors? Okay, good to know. Double gaps, any door but near. Ready? Coaches, I want you to think about, depending on the level of your team, on this baseline drive. Okay, and we have a double gap coming over there. How many times does this pass get turned over or stolen or deflected? Right here, this pass, I'm trying to pass to her. Right? What I teach is when I'm coming and I get by and here she comes, I keep going. Not going to happen. If you don't have an immediate pass, keep going baseline to the far side. Ready? Double gap, get to double gap. Okay? Here we go. Load it deep. Double gap, double gap. Good. Yep. This is all interesting. Do you see how when defense is on the near door, they can mess everything up just by standing on the near door? So you know what you can do? If you get to the near door and it's closed, you can just back up. Just keep backing up and then see if you can find another door. I know, it seems so easy when I say it, it's so damn hard. You're trying to do it. Ready? And it's almost a short closeout. I would like you to catch outside the 3. Now she's going to have to run at you, which is you're like, somebody running at you? Really? You're like, oh, thanks for coming out. Boom, right by them. Right? When you caught that, do you know if your defender was too close or too far? Okay, good. She was too far, so you actually had a shot. Right, so she didn't shoot it because she didn't know where her defender was. Right, good to know. These are the things that we can teach. I'm going to show you how to load it. Put 2 more up top. We're going to go 3s. 3s. Ready? Double gaps. Double gaps. Double gap. Double gap. Yeah, good. Stay in double gap. Not bad. It's the right idea. Right idea. Girls, do you know Bucky? Do you know what a Bucky is? Yes? Do? Okay. So can you, when you get into the key, you get into that stopping. That's this. Remember this big, that big stop? And I can pivot to score, or I can pivot to pass. That's something I don't have in your handout. I've said in the handout about the buppy to score. But a buppy is also a great way to pass to an open shooter. It makes it so you don't travel. All right, ready? Here we go. Who's up over here? Why'd you take the near door? It's open. Correct. Here we out. Ready? Okay, change it over here. So as soon as I change where I am, it changes the drill. Girls, are you allowed to shoot over trucks? No. Okay, I'm just checking about the trucks. Ready? I like that. Middle was shut, spun back, got near. I liked it. That's one of the best possessions we've had yet. What would you do differently if you had a do-over? Yeah, what else? Yeah, good. Next. Ready? Section second. See where I'm sending you? Yep. Good. Ready? Next. See the back pivot again? She pivot itself? That's just her go-to, and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't mind it, but I'd like to see her have some more tools. Next. And if I'm scouting, I don't have to watch very much tape, and I will know. I'm like, okay, take it away. Whenever we scout, we always take away the worst thing. The thing you like the best, we take away. Ready?